Renewable Energy. You can make a difference too. Written by Owen Jones. Published by Megan Publishing Services. Read by Michelle Marie. Audiobook published by TekTime. Converting your home into a solar home. When it comes to converting your home into a solar home, there are several options because not all homes have the same problems, the same requirements, or the same potential sustainable power sources. Therefore, if you are going to try a total conversion or even get off the grid entirely, you will either need to do some research or call in an expert to make a survey for you. If you call in an expert, try to get an independent one so that you can work out the costs of fulfilling your energy needs yourself. You will have to pay for such a survey naturally, but you could carry out a report yourself with a bit of work on your behalf. In order to produce a solar home, you may find the rest of this article interesting. There are fundamentally two types of solar design: passive and active solar energy. Passive solar energy can be used to supply heating, cooling, and natural light for your home. Active solar energy is used for powering home appliances, tools, and lighting. It is the ideal combination of these two types of solar energy that you will attempt to accomplish if you're attempting to convert your home into a solar home. You can use passive solar energy methods in many ways, although they are more easily built in during the actual construction phase of a new home. The largest area of glass should face south or be within 30 degrees of due south. This will catch the maximum amount of heat. This heat can then be circulated around the house by stone floors and stone walls. The central heating, ducting, and furnace fan can be used to assist if necessary. If the house becomes too hot in the summer, awnings or even solar panels could be dropped down in order to put the windows in shadow. When thinking of passive solar energy, you should try to think of means of supplying warmth and coolness without using electricity. For example, a skylight at the top of the stairs will permit the warmest air in the house to escape, since hot air rises. This will cause cooler air to be sucked into the house at lower levels. The other feature of a solar house is the generation of electricity by the use of solar panels grouped into solar arrays. Solar panels make use of photovoltaic cells to convert light into energy. This energy can then be used to power everyday electrical appliances of all sorts, or some or all of it can be stored in batteries for later use. Conversion from AC, alternating current, to DC, direct current, and back again if needed in a straightforward affair. Solar energy can also be used to warm up water for the pool or for the home. The most usual sort of system uses pipes filled with a kind of antifreeze to collect the sun's heat and pass it on to tanks of water by means of a heat exchanger. A solar home uses energy efficiency to reduce the need for heating, cooling, and electricity. The use of higher-grade insulation, more energy-efficient windows, kitchen appliances, and lighting than those used in traditional homes will save you a lot of money and energy. As you can see, some of these modifications, particularly the passive ones, are structural, so hard to apply in many homes. But there's always something you can do to cut your energy bills and slowly convert your home into a solar home. How to reduce our oil addiction. The world has been on a collision course with disaster with reference to its oil dependence since at least the Second World War, and that finished almost 70 years ago. As if that wasn't enough to get through the skulls of our leaders, we were reminded with the Suez Crisis in the 60s, the oil crisis of the 70s, and the problems with Saddam Hussein and Iraq in the 90s and noughties.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?